Hey guys, welcome back to Why the Fuck Do I Even Bother With The Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb edition. We're entering our zillionth hour of trying to complete the chest just one more time. We've tried with everybody but Blue Baby. I said last time we might try a Blue Baby run. Let's just fucking do it. I've had historically pretty good luck using Blue Baby on the Wrath of the Lamb. I think I've only played one Blue Baby run and I won. So let's see if we can keep that up. It would be kind of funny, if nothing else, if I did end up coming up with the Polaroid and a winning run now that I start playing as Blue Baby after tons of failed runs with better characters. So let's see what we can do here. Of course, Blue Baby, if you've forgotten, I haven't played him very much since my channel started getting actual viewers. He is a character who not only does he start with spirit hearts instead of red hearts, as you can see, but he also can't process red hearts in any fashion. He's the common cold, by the way, gives us poison tears. I think those might have been buffed recently. Last time I had them, I was like, oh, this is less shitty than it was before. I used to really hate this item because it was legitimately fucking garbage. But we'll see how I feel about it now. Certainly still not one of my favorites, but it could be okay, maybe. Yeah. So it's doing small amount of damage. Yeah, you know what? They did buff it. Okay, so now it does like as much as a default tier. Used to do basically no damage. Oh, and by the way, we're on the Basement XL again. Or the Cellar XL again, rather. It seems very common now. So, yeah, lost a key out of that. And gonna lose a shop as well, though that's not such a big deal on the first floor. The Spelunker hat tells us where the secret rooms are. Now I just need some bombs. Spelunker hat is an incredibly shitty item, by the way. For our first floor with Blue Baby, we're doing pretty badly here. But anyway, yeah, if you get an HP up with Blue Baby, it just gives you a Spirit Heart, which means that HP ups are incredibly bad drops compared to what they are in a normal character when you're playing as Blue Baby. You really want to stick with drops that are passive upgrades rather than HP ups, which normally would be passive upgrades, but in the case of Blue Baby are not. They're just a temporary Spirit Heart. Yeah, anyway, besides that, he's in every way Isaac, except instead of a D6, we start out with the Poop, which is the worst spacebar item in the entire game. If you haven't guessed by now, Blue Baby is a character that is meant to be challenging rather than good. There's nothing advantageous about playing with Blue Baby unless you count things like if you get the Whore of Babylon, there's no way to get out of that state at all. So Whore of Babylon, as a result, is one of the best items you can possibly pick up with Blue Baby. He also absolutely requires something along the lines of a Book of Revelations or a nail or a relic or something that will create Spirit Hearts for him, or else he's in huge trouble. Two of Hearts does absolutely nothing when you're Blue Baby, so you know, might as well just use that. There's no chance of that ever coming in handy at all. It doubles your current amount of red hearts, and Blue Baby will never ever use a single red heart. So yeah, worthless. Totally fucking worthless. Similar to our Spelunker hat and our Poison Tears. Those are both pretty bad as well. And of course we're getting no bombs, which is unfortunate because there's fucking tinted rocks everywhere. And blowing up tinted rocks is really important as Blue Baby, as you might imagine, because they're one of his few sources of health. But, you know, why would I need to restore my health, right? That's not how Wrath of the Lamb has been going for me lately. Man, seriously. The worst luck. Well, we'll see what we can do here. It would be pretty amazing if I could end up getting to the chest on Blue Baby. I'd be very happy about that. I've heard that his trinket is especially interesting, and I'm not surprised by that at all. The trinket you get for beating the chest with him, I would think, just like Rainbow Baby, they would give you something pretty out there as a reward. Because of course, you kind of earned it if you managed to beat the chest on Blue Baby. That's something that I don't expect to have done for many episodes to come. Oh, thought that was going to hit me. We got the world. That's alright, I suppose. Reveals the entire map to us on a floor. We'll hang on to that as long as possible because it's really good on the womb-ish. Man. I'm really sad that we didn't get any bombs. There are 2 tinted rocks and a regular chest that we could have accessed with some bombs. And, of course, the main advantage of the Splunker hat is totally meaningless for us until we get some bombs. It shows us where the secret rooms are, but unlike the X-ray goggles, it doesn't open it for us. Hey, a pentagram is great. It's a little bit more damage for us, or a sizable amount more damage for us, really. Can't really... You know what, I hate this run anyway. I think... Oh, I can't even do it. I thought that there was a thing going on where you could just grab an item and it would put you at 0 hearts and let you live until you got hit one more time, and I was like, you know what? Might be worthwhile just to pick up the Whore of Babylon. That's what that was, by the way. That item I was talking about earlier, that's one of the best to possibly get. As Blue Baby, of course, it just kind of taunted me with it. Like, hey, wouldn't you like to pick this item up? Well, too bad. We haven't given you any health, so you can't. Yeah, too bad you don't have any bombs, you stupid asshole. So, that could have really made this a good run if we had been able to pick that up. Whore of Babylon is a very rare item that's very bad with most characters. I can't believe the kind of damage I'm taking on the 2nd floor here. This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, we're in trouble here. We'll probably... How I expect this run to go, or this episode to go, is we'll have like 3 quick failures. We're picking up the D20, which is like, people have been telling me, hey man, look at Northern Lion's video where he uses the D20. He shows that it's like one of the best items in the entire game. Well, if you look more closely at that, the reason it was so effective for him is because he had a very specific set of items with him. He was able to have the Nuns have it with it, go into a arcade and spend tons of hearts on the temperance machine, the blood bank, and then reroll all of the pennies that got dropped and get good stuff out of it. And yes, in that very specific situation where you can get like infinite D20 charges and you have a lot of health to spare, yeah, it's a great item. I wasn't in that situation last time I had the D20, and I don't expect to be this time. Let's go into the top secret room. Those tend to be better. But yeah, so I'm not, for that reason, I'm not excited about getting the D20 still. Even though, yes, it can be awesome, it usually isn't. It's very often, I think, just a total waste of a spacebar item. But, you know, we'll keep an eye out. I really think it should charge more often. But yeah, let's reroll this key. I have a lot of keys. We'll get a bomb out of it. That's good, because I needed bombs. And then 6 rooms later, we'll be able to do that again. That's... Oh man, I should have saved it and used it on all those pennies. That kind of sucks. Because, of course, one potential use for the D20 would be re-rolling the big piles of, like, the 9-cent secret room payouts. That would be a good example of a time when the D20 is actually worthwhile. Let's do it. Oh man, yeah, see, I want to re-roll that, but, well, not all of it, but the pennies anyway. But I can't. But shit, that's a lot of money. We just have to get out of this room now. And we can go to the shop, maybe pick up a Book of Revelations. That would feel pretty good. But yeah, we're guaranteed not to be able to charge the D20 on this floor, so I might as well just pick up all this shit. And yeah, I guess D20 at this point is justifiably trolling me. It's like, oh, this is a shitty item. And then, of course, right after I use it once on a pretty mediocre payout, it's like, oh, I'm a shitty item, huh? Well, here's all these situations where it could have been really good. But of course, I'm not going to be able to cash in on any of those, but I did get a ton of money there. Let's head over to the shop and hopefully get something fantastic out of there, because otherwise this run is going to be over very shortly. We're not keeping up with maintenance as far as health goes, which is a pretty common problem with Blue Baby. Let's grab the map. Let's grab the key. And why not? I need it. The moon card will take us to the secret room. We'll use that on the next floor, probably. But yeah, we're we're bleeding health very quickly here, which is boding poorly for how this run is going to turn out. Let's fight some pestilence here. I think this guy is immune to poison, which is a funny thing to give an enemy when... Oh man, what? I still had an Eternal Heart left. Apparently, Blue Baby is glitched, and Eternal Hearts don't work on him. So that's pretty cool. I don't remember what I was talking about. I just got so pissed off about the being killed when I still had health left. That's kind of a spit in the face on a run that was already going very poorly. But at least we're not on an XL floor this time, which is kind of... It's sad that that strikes me as kind of an advantage to not get an XL floor on your first floor. It's like, wow, we're going to not have to spend a key on the first item room, you know? That shouldn't be something that's remarkable, but with the way my luck has been lately, it absolutely is. Come on, Spider. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Go. Alright. Oh, man. See, and with Blue Baby, like, stupid damage is especially bad. You really can't afford... You have no margin for error for stupid damage. You know what we need? We need a Nuns Habit. We need a Book of Revelations. That's probably how I'm going to end up winning with Blue Baby. Yeah, because that's one of the ways you can guarantee yourself success, and Blue Baby is one of those characters where you really need like something beyond a good run. You need a great run with Blue Baby, because it's a huge disadvantage not ever being able to pick up red hearts. Because most of the health drops you get are red hearts. Spirit hearts are meant to be like supplementary health. Little Chub is fine. That gives us a little bit more damage. He's like, you know, every so many hits, he goes out and does that. And as you can see, it did sizable damage. It's also a piercing shot, so you can pierce all the way across the level. Unfortunately, it doesn't go through rocks. That was really good. Alright, go Little Chub, yeah. So Little Chub is, especially if you have low damage, he's incredible. Because if you pay attention to aiming him, he can really boost the amount of damage you're doing. No choice but to pick up Pageant Boy, which is largely just a piece of garbage, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and look for the secret room. If we can get 1 or 3 more cents, which is one of the worst secret room drops possible. And you know what? 1-up is fine too. That'll respawn us with 3 spirit hearts regardless of anything. Usually it respawns you with the same amount of red hearts as you have, but Blue Baby's a little different. It's like respawning as you were when you started the game, which I think it should kind of keep track of what HP upgrades you've gotten and give you that many spirit hearts, but whatever. It's still an advantage if we get into a bad situation. It will kind of extend the run a little bit, give us more chance to pick up one of those items that will allow the run to be feasible in the long term. Because as I said earlier, borderline required to get some kind of spirit heart generator, like a nail or a Book of Revelations or something like that. Otherwise, there's no way you're going to beat a Blue Baby run, unless you're just insanely lucky with upgrades or spirit heart drops, I suppose. In fact, I think my first Isaac victory with Blue Baby, or my only Isaac victory with Blue Baby, was actually one of those very strange exceptions where I didn't have a spirit heart generator, but I just got really lucky. I ended up like getting a bunch of spirit hearts on a trinket machine on the last floor and pulling it together. And I had like Mom's Knife and a bunch of overpowered bullshit. And I still just barely made it, even though I was very overpowered. Let's go ahead. Drop that there. Yeah, just walk into it. And finally, got a spirit heart drop. I don't think I got a single one on my last run, so that's my first spirit heart drop in this episode. 14 minutes into a Blue Baby run. Or a series of Blue Baby runs, I suppose is more accurate. We got our trinket, the Ace of Spades, which gives you more tarot card drops, or so I have been told. I, of course, can't really confirm that myself. But if that's the case, that's pretty useful. We got Mom's Bra, which is marginally better than the Poop. It's one of my least favorite spacebar items in the entire game. Let's go ahead and use our bomb to get 6 cents, as well as... Nope, no secret room. I was really hoping... but anyway, now that we've gotten that, we can head into the shop, maybe get something great here. The candle. Hey, that's great. So we'll say farewell to our mom's bra, which is really, like, I'm not unhappy about that. Both because it feels kind of gross to say I'm holding on to my mom's bra, and because it's a terrible item. What do we got here? Telepills. To the I Am Error room? Awesome! Normally that would piss me off a little tiny bit, because, like, you know, I didn't get... Oh, wow! What happens if I use the Forget Me Now here? I'm really curious. It's a free Forget Me Now. I'm gonna lose my fucking candle, which pisses me off, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. It might not be worth it. Oh, man. I could do a basement floor over again, get another shop drop, another item room drop, another boss drop, or I could just stick with the candle, which is guaranteed to be good. We're gonna stick with the candle, which is guaranteed to be good, unfortunately. I like the Forget Me Now. I like getting it very early, but I don't like giving up a great item for it. I feel like the candle is going to give us an excellent chance at success here, at least until we pick up a Spirit Heart generator like a Book of Revelations. Because this will let us tear through, especially the first few floors. Really good. We also picked up the mini mush in there for 15 cents, which is great. That gives us higher speed and range, significantly higher speed. Which is a constant problem for me, though it hasn't been anymore. I think they finally rebalanced Wrath of the Lamb after I bitched about it for, you know, the first like 40 episodes. They've rebalanced it so the speed is more common, or I stopped having such terrible luck on speed upgrades at the very least. Monstrous Tooth, cool, excellent, yeah, really like getting spacebar item after spacebar item instead of like real upgrades that I can hold on to. Might as well just fight the boss while I'm here. I don't really see the reason why not. It might be important to have 3 Spirit Hearts on hand to trade an awesome trade with the devil. One advantage of being Blue Baby, or I guess it's not really an advantage, but just like a consolation prize being Blue Baby, is that all Devil Room items are sold for 3 Spirit Hearts rather than for Red Hearts. So there's not going to be a situation where you're like, well, I would love to trade with you, Satan, but I don't have any Red Hearts. So it's always Spirit Hearts. Hey, Angel Room. That's good. Hopefully we'll get Sacred Tears in there. Sacred Heart, that's my favorite, I believe. What we got here? Balls of Steel. I think I'll hang on to the Ace of Spades. Just to damage up. Don't get me wrong, I love damage up, but I feel like it's one of the worst things you can get out of the Angel Room. Yeah, it might be absolutely the worst thing that you can get out of the Angel Room, now that I'm thinking about it. Most other things are a little bit better than that, but it's still a free damage upgrade. I can't complain too much, but I can still complain a little bit. I really wish that it had been something that would give me the advantage I need as Blue Baby, because of course I'm a serious underdog in this situation. Let's go to the Secret Room, why not? Tons of money. I was thinking use the T20, but of course I don't have that anymore. That was in a simpler time, or at the very least a worse time. That was a great chub shot there, which is not something that you should congratulate yourself on during intercourse. I've found out. Usually women aren't as impressed with your virility as you are. Let's go ahead into the shop. We could use a bomb to get that nickel if it's important. And that nickel would of course bring us to 15 cents. So let's see what the shop has. 9 volt doesn't interact with the candle whatsoever, but later on, if we do pick up a Book of Revelations, it could really revolutionize the run. So I think it's worthwhile for future proofing. It's not going to do anything at all with our current spacebar item. The 9 volt always starts you off with 2 charges after you use your spacebar item. So in the case of a Book of Revelations, it would charge. It takes 2 rooms off the charge time. It's a Spirit Heart every 4 rooms instead of every 6 rooms, which is a huge difference. So I'd be pissed off if I found the Book of Revelations later. And, you know, when you think about it, if I don't find the Book of Revelations or something along those lines later, how likely is it that I'm going to win anyway? So, you know, spending a bomb on future-proofing basically my only chance of success is a good... It sounds good to me. I think it's worthwhile. Because that's how you have to play with Blue Baby runs. You have to gamble. You have to take those crazy chances of getting something good, so that eventually you will get a run where that pans out and you do get good stuff. You can't expect to consistently win at Blue Baby, you just have to give yourself every chance of success. With that in mind, I popped into the curse room, which promptly bit me in the ass by giving me 2 troll bombs that couldn't possibly have been less useful, unless one of them had hit me. Oh, yeah, oh man, I can't believe that guy survived. Thought they were all dead, and luckily that guy didn't take advantage of that and kill me, because I didn't see him at all until it was way too late. It's just, I really don't want to deal with this bullshit. Oh, maybe I do. Spirit Heart. And of course, as Blue Baby, Spirit Hearts are absolutely, you should do anything you can for a Spirit Heart. They're essential. Let's head down this way. Oh, I could have used the candle on those spiders, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead. Use a bomb for a pill. I have enough bombs at this point. Hey, balls of steel. That's good stuff. That was certainly worthwhile. Oh, no. How? I think one of their bombs like hit a rock, so it exploded instantly instead of having flight time. Which is annoying as hell. Take this guy out. There we go. What do we got here? 2 of clubs, doubles our bombs. Let's use that before blowing up this tinted rock to get one more bomb out of it. Super easy room. Only have 1 cent, so no reason to to go into the shop. Throat's getting a little bit dry. Let's drink a little bit. And by let's, I mean me. By me, I mean I will. We're being grammatically accurate here. Jesus Christ, that is so annoying. I found that out recently too. The candle blows up epic hack shots midair. I guess that's a new advantage of Blue Baby I hadn't considered, is that you now always get access to these boss trap rooms no matter what. Which is nice. In this case it gave us a free Tears upgrade. Well, free, by some definitions of free, gave us a free Tears upgrade. We did have to fight Monstro and Larry Jr., but that's really, especially with the items I have now, that's no problem at all. Come on, Larry Jr. There we go. The Lover is totally like the best card I could have gotten right there. The Lover, if you don't recall, spawns 2 red hearts. Doesn't do anything at all for Blue Baby. Blue Baby, literally, he'll never be able to pick up those red hearts, even to use them on a blood bank or something like that. They're just totally like some shit that's gonna decorate the ground. Yay! Spider Butt is a spacebar item that I don't want right now. It's kind of like it freezes, it slows everything on the screen and does a little bit of damage to everything on the screen. Kind of like a weaker Necronomicon. It's a cross between the Hourglass and a weaker Necronomicon. And it's shitty. With 4 keys, let's pop in here, see what we got going on. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it was greed, because that way we can get a little bit of money out of him, or a Steam sale or something. Oh my god. I'm sad now. Alright, paid a Spirit Heart, got a bunch of money, I guess. Not even that much money, because I got hit twice and greed steals your money. But maybe that'll be enough to go to the shop on the next floor, potentially get something great. We're going to get our cube of meat on this floor, which I have a well-documented dislike for. It's not that I hate it, but it's certainly there are better boss drops I could be getting. Though right now it's probably better to get that than a health upgrade, so, you know. Can't complain too much. Could have easily been just an HP up. Let's head onward. Oop. Okay, that was really close. Go ahead and take out that shitty fire before it starts shooting at us. Come on, there we go. And just try to find the item room as quickly as possible. The Necropolis is shitty. I always take a lot of damage on the Necropolis. It's kind of hard to avoid. That was a really good candle shot. Always and every time, we're the bomb for 2 bombs and a key. glad I had a bomb there. That was scary. Scary! No, stop! Get away from me. Those things are so goddamn fast and annoying. Definitely a bomb for 2 bombs. Worthwhile trade. Let's see what the mob trap room has to offer. Yeah, why not? Wow. It's probably worthwhile. Hopefully I don't take too much damage in here, but we did get a ton of shit out of that chest. Definitely paid for itself key-wise, at least. We got here. Take out the spider. There we go. The rest of these guys are easy, but the spider can like slide at you. And really, it can make some incredible jumps that should not be physically possible for it. Candle's going to be an indispensable resource for taking out these zombies. And Chubb too, if he ever fires at the right time, but really not. What we got here? The Magician homing tears for a room. The Magician homing tears for a room. Both very shitty cards, both the same card if you're not paying attention. So hang on to one of those, I guess. Maybe use it at some point when I really need my tears to home. Homing is not one of my favorite tier effects, so to have a card dedicated to give me that for one room, it's like, yeah, great. Cool, at least it's not my reflection, but, you know. Oh, ooh, close. I would love to, but I don't think it's worth the Spirit Heart to see what's in there, especially since I'd probably lose another one trying to pick up the contents. Those can sometimes have Spirit Hearts inside, but I don't think often enough to justify, especially in the situation I'm in. What do we got in here? Nuns Habit. Okay. All we need now is the Book of Revelations or the nail, and we're set. we can win this run with only that. Come on, baby. But of course, with the candle, it does nothing. It's gonna be totally useless. But man, yeah, the Nuns Habit in conjunction with the battery will almost make it so that we can't even take damage on the womb. Or not the battery, but the we have the 9-volt. It's just, oh man, I really, really, really want to find the nail or the Book of Revelations. What do we got in here? Telepills. Nah, I think I'm good. Thanks. You know what? Because I already have, you know, my card was shitty, so if I lose that, hey, an Eternal Heart that apparently won't count as health if it comes down to it, but will turn into a full Spirit Heart if I hold on to it until the next floor, and if I don't, then I'm, you know, dead anyway. So essentially a Spirit Heart on loan. It's like getting a Spirit Heart at the start of next floor, if that makes any sense. Can't get to that bomb anymore because shit in there like blew up its own stuff. Man, if I get the Book of Revelations or the nail on this floor, I'm coming back and playing the shit out of that blood bank. Because, of course, it will be impossible for me to lose health on it. Let's go. What do we got here? The Sun, yes! I'll hang on to that for sure. That will bring us to 3 Spirit Hearts. Normally it's a full health card, but in our current situation, it will only bring us to 3 Spirit Hearts, and but also reveal the entire floor to us and basically kill everything in the room. It's like a Necronomicon. It does sizable damage to boss monsters and kills weaker monsters, which is great. Really hoping to get a deal with the devil, find the nail in there. That would totally turn this run around. God, I hate this room. No, god damn it, man. Fucking bullshit room. Literally no way out of the damage there. That was not my fault at all. Just gonna let my candle charge up and then take those guys out. This floor is pretty much over. Can't really justify a trip into the curse room at this point. Loki's no problem, as per usual. Oop, almost got hit by him. Wooden spoon is nice. Give me a prayer card, please. Guardian Angel. Man, I'm getting some shitty angel items, apparently. Guardian Angel, again, it's not a terrible item. It makes my cube of meat block more shots for me, as well as blocking some itself. But, I mean, come on. That's one of the worst possible items I've ever seen out of the Angel one. The Angel Room has some amazing shit in it. Guardian Angel and Blood of the Martyr are not those. In fact, I had never seen Guardian Angel in there before. Definitely hanging on to the sun on the off chance that Telepills takes us somewhere where we can't really get back to where we need to be. Go. I want to get to the shop on this floor, and I want to find Book of Revelations in there. I can't emphasize enough how much of a boon that would be for this run. I mean, it would be over. We would be guaranteed a win, which of course, I should note, would guarantee that we don't get, wow, really? That we don't get the Polaroid on this run, which is something I haven't even been paying attention to because I've been so concerned with like not dying. Red patch, I like that. It's every time you get hit in a room, it increases your damage pretty substantially, which is great because on those tricky rooms where you're getting hit a lot, it's nice to have, you know, something to kind of boost your effectiveness for that room so you can get out. Let's take out Wrath here for one bomb. Man, come on. Wrath, you can drop better shit than that. At least a few bombs. Well, so now let's head onward down. That's like the third time I've stepped on that fucking Telepills. Let's take this penny. I'm not sure why I didn't do that earlier. Guess I was just afraid. Yeah, you know what? It's really important for us. We could get, oh man, we could get the crystal ball out of here. Oh, but you know what? I really want to go to the shop first because I would be fucking furious if we got to the shop and there was Book of Revelations and then I couldn't get the money for it. Fuck's sake, man. Hey, there's the hermit. Let's go. Cool. Okay. Well, I mean, the compass is fine, but it's not the Book of Revelations, which is really what I was hoping for. The rest of our money on this floor will be dedicated to that trinket machine, which will hopefully either pay out with the Polaroid or the... Oh god. Oh god. Yep. That was pretty much inevitable. That room is fucking terrifying bullshit. Fuck's sake, man. God damn it. There's no way out of that. The room is too narrow to actually evade shots until you start really taking out some of those guys. Let's come in here, pop that open, get some stuff. Go into the boss trap room. What do we got? HP up, I'll take it. It's a spirit heart essentially. Fighting two bosses for a spirit heart right now is a good deal, I think, because otherwise I'm gonna die pretty quickly here. Yeah, our next course of action is just try to fight our way back to that trinket machine and hopefully pick up the crystal ball, which would basically be good enough to ensure a victory. In that it usually pays out spirit hearts, sometimes pays out tarot cards. Tarot cards are good too. And I love how I got down so low on health after I had put down the sun card to teleport to the shop. That's really shitty. Oh no! How did I lose? Oh god, how did I lose a heart and a half there? I saw myself get hit once, but it seemed to have done a heart and a half of damage, which is total bullshit and not something I can deal with right now. I just have to get back to my sun card, and then I'll probably use it on site now because I really... Yeah, I can't afford not to. What we got here? Tears down, come on, fucking asshole. Yeah, okay, so first off, let's play the trinket machine a bunch. Maybe we'll get some spirit hearts out of it. Umbilical cord is shitty. Worshipping a sun god, I'm not really concerned about that right now. Nothing. Alright, we're gonna have to use the sun just so that I don't... Oh, I should have waited until I was in a room to use that, but I guess it didn't matter that much. But yeah, this... I'd use the sun card just to ensure that I didn't die in one hit. Unfortunately, because that was a total waste. Alright, let's go ahead and dive through there. Oh man, I'm feeling really shitty about this run. I just need to pick up Book of Revelation somehow. Give me a judgment and a bunch of money somehow. Give me more money to use on the trinket machine and have it pay out the Polaroid, followed immediately by the you know, the crystal ball. Oh man. I'm so sad because like the nun habit is fairly rare and also like totally game breaking if you just get it in the right combination. But of course, it doesn't seem to be in the cards for me this time, which is really sad because I could really. It would feel good to win with Blue Baby after all my bullshit going on. Come on, bomb. What the fuck? I was not in range of that bomb, and I refuse to hear anything to the contrary. That's such bullshit. Oh man. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.